So I'm here to introduce you today to what this city's all about, and that's creativity and the expandalism of music without prejudice. And we believe that music, and especially what we do here at the University of Creativity, can be broadened even more, and that we can take flavors of country and carry it into all different places. And therefore, you are here today to talk about how we're going to get the world dancing. Get everybody dancing, man. This whole project in Electro Shine is totally about getting everybody dancing and throwing parties. And then that doing as much continued good as it can do everybody. So in meeting these different talents, then I started meeting electronic producers, synthesis guys who I met one Che Baca and the same thing. Like, we started working. One night I told him the idea. He's like, well, wow, let's go put something together. We put a beat together, sent it to Nashville. Next thing you know, my guys here are putting a fiddle on it, sending it back out there, and it just kept progressing into what became our first song. I'm about to show you here next. That just kind of made this whole thing take off. Because what we did, it felt so good, and everybody was responding so well to it. We're like, well, we know this might be outside the boundaries of any place that we could actually really go with it, but we just got to do it anyway. And then, in taking that a little further, that's why we're all here today. Because if we're going to do it, then, we got to tell everybody. If not, I'm doing them a disservice. So we come here today to get to that point of what has now grown into Electro Shine. It's very much done in the whole philosophy of the mafia, and that is, if there's greatness, then it should be brought together in any way. Next thing, now you've got kind of an idea of it. I think you've got a vibe for, okay, this is where this guys coming from. But that's what we do here at the University of Creativity, and it's involved with the whole crew here. It's just an all-around experience, and that's what we want to continue to do more of here, and therefore we'll continue to move into this. The thing that you're here for specifically, now that you've got that background, is that we're getting ready to release our first two remixes of Big and Rich songs, or two songs specifically on this current album, Hillbilly Jedi, that I just had in my head there was something else to do with them, to take them in another direction. Party Like Cowboys. Party Like Cowboys, probably from the Big and Rich standpoint, because we have a tendency to rock pretty doggone hard sometimes, may have rocked a little too hard for, just for our mainstream radio format to accept it. But yet, we know, having played it live and taken it in the clubs, that it was kaboom, boom, boom. So we remixed it, and when we remixed it, it just took on a whole new flavor. Now I'm going to show you this song, play you this song while we're showing you, this is actually the visual you'll see is B&R at the Rhinelander Festival this summer. So can you get a vibe for this one? We got 6 strings, 6 strings, pawn shop, playing, bling, raising hell just because. That's it. Those are the two songs that we're dropping on December 3rd. That's what we're asking for this release to be about. And then I'll go just a little bit further and give you some taste of the rest of what we're doing. And carrying that further, I'm going to give you a couple sneak peeks now, some stuff that will be coming up in future releases. This next one, you saw a little bit of it in there, but is a song we did, Hope Chant, with Kamani Marley, who's Bob Marley's son, and Kamani's son, KJ. I've known him for a few years. We just tried to get together and work on stuff as we can. Once we finished this song, we decided that the visual we wanted to do was, I said, it ought to be like we're going into the slums of Brazil and throwing up big speakers and lights and just see what happens, right? See if we can just bring people together. So what we did is we went to Jamaica, because that's where we could make our schedules match up, and we went into Trenchtown. And Trenchtown's pretty rough. There's gangs on both sides of the street, but there's still lots of families and stuff that live there. So we went down there and we brought in the biggest speakers we could and the biggest lights we could and as many generators as we could find down there, but there's a little bit of a lack of generation in Jamaica. But anyway, you'll see what happens in this video from us going in the studio, recording, to putting this out in the street, and how it brought all these people together.
Let's stay united. Show the world that we can make it through. Play that music 'cause it sounds good. Keep it dancing with.
So to find that kind of music and to continue to create that kind of music is what we're going to do. Again, we're dropping those 2 remixes, the Big and Rich Electro Shine remixes. We are on September 3rd. There will be other press releases done when we do the Hope Chant release. That'll be another one of our big ones because we have this insane visual with it. And we will also be putting out an entire album of the project before year's end, which will include a lot more songs than what we've already gotten here. And we will also continue to build out this our circus. And that's going to get nuts. So 4 years in, I'll tell you what, brothers and sisters, y'all might want to come to an Electro Shine circus.